Thank you for joining me this morning on our dentistry's path to paperless. Where are all the dentists in the room today? How many of you dentists, keep your hands up, how many are still writing in this paper chart? So tell me, doctor, what's holding you back?
I've gone digital, my x-rays, I've yet to go digital wireless with my charts.
With your charts, okay. So any particular reason that's holding you back?
I guess I haven't seen the value of it.
No value yet. Anybody else still holding their hand up?
Yeah, our first probably 20 years in our main office, we started charts, and those offices were paperless. So, trying to get that transition in the mothership over.
Yeah.
We've done things to go across our radiographs and those things. It's just a transition.
Mm-hmm. So trying to get a systematic approach to getting that consistency among your other offices. So I hear those reasons all the time. We're going to talk about those reasons today. We're going to talk about lots of different things. I've been working with dental practices. I've worked with hundreds of dental practices. I still currently work in a dental practice. I helped my current office go paperless. We've been paperless since September. I've helped many, many other offices go paperless. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And so first, what we're going to start with is I'm going to take you back a little bit, back to the history. We're going to talk where did all this come from. I can give you a clue. It doesn't come from the two booths in the back. The dental hardware companies are not trying to sell you more hardware. So we're going to take you a little bit back and talk a little bit about where all this organized chaos has come from. Then we're going to start to talk about an organized, systematic approach, a phased approach as to bringing this transition in your office from start to finish. I'm going to start off talking with you about your practice management software. It's the lifeblood of your practice. It's what runs your profitability, it runs your production, it runs your collections. So we're going to speak a lot about practice management software today. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm not going to sell you on a particular practice management software. I think there's lots of good ones out there, but what I want to get you doing is thinking about what to ask, the questions to ask. How's it going to integrate into my practice? How's it going to integrate into the third-party softwares I have? How's it going to integrate with my digital x-rays? Things like that. Then I want to talk a little bit about office design. I'm not an architect. I'm not going to tell you how to where to put your dental chairs. I'm not going to tell you about how to design your front desk, because those things are already in place. What I want to talk to you about is your patient flow. From the time the patient gets on your website to the time they call, what are those systems? What's the efficient patient flow? And I also want to talk to you about the treatment presentations in your treatment rooms and how technology and monitor placement plays a lot into your chartless transition. Then I also want to talk about I want to talk about hardware. So computer hardware. And again, I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm not going to talk to you about gigabytes of memory and RAM. That's for the experts in the back of the room. They can talk to you about hardware. What I want to talk to you about today is how to manage your hardware inventory. Because when you start to go chartless, you end up with lots of computers. When my office went chartless, we went from 3 workstations to 12 in about 6 months. And so you need a systematic approach, paperwork, to manage that computer inventory. When did you purchase that computer? When's the warranty period end? Does that computer have personal health information on it? Do you need to be backing it up? I'm going to give you tools on how to manage that computer inventory. I'm also going to give you tools on how to keep that computer hardware safe and secure. So we're going to talk about backup. We're going to talk about security, and talk about all kinds of other things with computer hardware. Then what we're going to talk about at the end, which is my favorite topic and probably all of yours, is HIPAA. We're going to talk about the HIPAA security rule. I know you're all smiling, just what you want to talk about, right? So the HIPAA security rule came into play when offices went from paper charts to electronic health records. It is a requirement, so if you are going to transition to electronic health records, you will need to have a written security rule. So I'm going to outline that for you. The federal government has raised the bar for dental offices in the way information and documentation retrieval is processed and managed. So I'm going to help you through those federal guidelines. I'm not a legal expert by any means, but I am going to help you with kind of how to interpret the security rule and how it works into your dental office. And I can give you some guidelines as to how to help you write that security rule. And then lastly, I'm going to just give you some links, some helpful resources on pointing you in the right direction as to if you want to take this transition on your own. I'm going to point you to some helpful websites that have been really helpful for me in guiding my own office to a paperless office, and give you some info sheets that you can go onto my website and get those info sheets downloaded off my website. So that's what our day is going to happen today, so I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.